Season 10 is just around the corner. New items, new builds, nerfs, buffs, chaos everywhere. And maybe you're wondering, what the hell should I play? Well, let me tell you straight, this is the most insane, the fastest, and the most effective speed farm build you can start with in Season 10. I present to you the Cryovolt Sorcerer. That's right, fusing the freezing control of ice with the destructive speed of lightning, and powering all of this is a brand new ring, Galvanic Azurite. Once you find this piece, your character transforms into an absolute monster. This isn't just a build, this is how you leave everyone else in the dust when Season 10 begins. Why Cryovolt? At the start of a season, it's not about who has the highest damage. What matters most is speed farming. The faster you farm, the quicker you unlock all your aspects. The faster you unlock tempering and masterworks. The faster you level up, meaning your character snowballs way ahead of everyone else. Cryovolt's philosophy is simple. We keep our damage capped just high enough to one-shot torment 4 mobs. That's all you need. Then we crank our mobility and survivability to superhuman levels. The result? You gear up faster than anyone. You transition into pit push builds way earlier, and you dominate the early Season 10 ladder. Here's the best part. You don't need god tier gear or high Paragon levels to complete this build. It's very possible to set it up early in the season. Thanks to the new Chaos perk system, without spending a single Paragon point or skill point, we gain insanely high life, over 1000 armor, and 85% all resistance. So even at level 50 to 60, your Sorcerer is already built like a tank, while moving like lightning. And when you combine defense with speed, you get absolute domination. Now let's talk about skills. Unlike standard chain lightning builds, we're adding ice into the mix, creating a deadly CC plus damage combo. Core skill, chain lightning, our main damage source, clearing entire screens with 0 effort. Lightning spear and ice blades, support skills that stack even more damage. Ice armor, defensive layer, keeping us alive. Frost Nova, guaranteed crowd control and vulnerable uptime. Unstable currents, ultimate. When this is up, the screen turns into pure lightning chaos. Enchantments, teleport, and familiar. For the skill tree, we keep it focused. Damage, crit, CC, and vulnerable damage. Key passives, Permafrost supercharges our ice damage. It's the most important passive, and Glass Cannon gives a good damage. Paragon progression I used: Destruction, Frigid Fate, and Unleash, Ceaseless Conduit and Exploit, Static Surge and Electrocute, Fundamental Release and Tactician. If you want to see the full board details, I've uploaded the complete layout on Mobalytics. You can find it in description. Alright, let's talk about gear. Helmet, Harlequin Crest, best in slot. Look for CDR and Masterworks. Chest, Fists of Fate, Chaos Unique. The only affix that matters here is Lucky Hit GA. Gloves, Locran's Talisman, Chaos Unique. You want GA on all stats. Boots, Orange Herald Aspect Boots. The crucial detail here is 3 Masterworks on evade cooldown reduction. That's what makes this build hypermobile. Weapon, Azure Wrath. The heart of this build, insane synergy with lightning damage. Pants, Axial Conduit. Amulet, I'm running Shredding Blades aspect, but Aspect of Control also works. Ideally, get one with Permafrost plus Intelligence affixes and Masterwork Permafrost to get build better. Ring 1, the new Galvanic Azurite ring. Its passive is the most important part. Get the highest roll possible because it directly multiplies your damage. Ring 2 to Starless Skies, and make sure your focus carries Storm Swell aspect. This is mandatory for Cryovolt. Now I can already hear you asking, are you mad? How do we get all these uniques and masterworks early in the season? Don't worry, the build does not require all of these right away. This is just the full power version I wanted to showcase. The truth is, even with minimal gear, the build already destroys. And with Infernal Hordes coming in Season 10, farming items and masterwork materials will be faster than ever. I recently shared a video about the new Infernal Hordes. It's a full guide and you will learn every step in detail about it. You can check it out. Here's where things get wild. Chaos perks basically make this build unkillable. Mana Shield, unique perk, converts your life pool into mana. So you walk around with 20 health, but you're basically immortal because damage only drains mana. Power Siphon and Advanced Techniques. Purely for damage scaling, great synergy. Marred Guard. Halves your life but gives huge buffs to resistances, armor, and barriers. But since our health is already just 20, having it doesn't matter. You get all the bonuses for free. Bottom line, with Chaos perks, you become tanky and immortal without using a single defensive aspect. Affix, Temper, Paragon, or Skill Point. For mercs, I'm running Subo and Variana. Both fit perfectly into this setup, boosting both damage and sustain. They're basically the perfect partners for Cryovolt. Strengths: permanent teleport, non-stop mobility, one-shots every open world mob on Torment 4 without aiming, insanely fast speed farm, Clearing dungeons in 1 to 2 minutes. Easy to build, doesn't require expensive gear, multiple GAs, or high Paragon. Perfect for early season. Weaknesses. Pit 85 plus runs are tough and exhausting with this build, but that's not the point of this build. The point is to speed farm like crazy at the start of the season, gear up faster than everyone else, and then transition into pit push and endgame builds once you're strong enough. Gameplay style. Honestly, there's not much to explain here. You press your buttons, you spam teleport forever, and everything on your screen dies instantly. That's it. That's the gameplay loop. So instead of over-explaining, I'll just let the gameplay footage do the talking. Goodbye for now.